There was a dog man looking in and grinning.
So shout out to Travis for that intro. That was pretty sweet.
That was actually the best one so far, I think.
I did not put the Wilhelm scream or any of the other sound effects in there, but
Well, he made the instrumental. That's the important part.
I thought that was pretty good. I thought it was appropriate. Did you like it?
I did.
Good.
How's it compare with Beefy and TV?
I mean,
It's not super sexy, is it?
the issue with this one is you really have to have the right occasion, whereas while the quality of Beefy and Teethy might be slightly lower, it's a good blanket song.
You can use it wherever you want.
Yeah. Like your grandma's funeral. Have the band strike up Beefy and Teethy.
It'll really cheer everyone up.
Well, right before they burn you at the stake.
Wow. All right. I mean, we're not witches.
Where are we? Because it's Spooky Cast.
Spooky cast. Two
2014.
spooky. Welcome to the Mach7 Podcast number 17. We are going to tell some really spooky stories.
Good job there.
I did my best. No, I'm not going to try
You
to.
know what's spooky?
What?
Your inability to talk.
I know. It's my grasp of the English language. So spooky.
You can't even say English.
I know. Dude, it's been a long week since the last podcast.
It typically is a week between podcasts.
Usually. Unless we're dumb and we just don't record one. Which happened once.
Once.
So, I am Andrew. I am a librarian.
This is the worst.
Good
Can we
job.
please just start with the music all over again and just
No,
redo this all?
absolutely not. So I'm Andrew. I'm a librarian from Metro 2033. Joining me this week
I
is...
don't know what that is.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to. You should play more video games. Joining me this week is Chris, who is Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Damn straight.
What's that?
And
Stars. That's all you need to know.
is that a thing that he says? I don't.
In Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he actually doesn't talk during any of the Resident Evil games.
Oh, well, there you go. And Travis is Dry Bones, so have fun with that.
Who's that?
From, Super Mario.
Yeah.
Is he spooky?
He's so spooky.
Good.
You know Koopa Troopas, right?
No.
He's a skeleton turtle.
Is he? That sounds badass. I'm a skeleton turtle?
Yes.
Oh. Fear my shell.
I mean,
Fear his shell. Gonna send you straight to hell. I loved watching the thing.
Oh, well, then,
so spooky.
that sounded bad, didn't it?
No, that was fun. That was perfect. I liked it.
It's going to be great. People aren't going to be expecting it. It really will be spooky.
Yeah, so spooky. So what kind of spooky stories do you guys have for us?
I have actually a pretty scary story. But it's
Oh,
not
yeah?
Like
like
your face.
Wow. Shots fired. Nice
I know
sigh.
this is Disney cast. Good grief. I feel like I'm watching the Disney Channel. Anyway, I have a scary story, but it's not like a spooky story. It's more like a, oh my gosh, my
It has to be a spooky story, or else it's not allowed.
pass.
I didn't know we were supposed to bring spooky
It's
stories.
Halloween cast.
Obviously,
Well, these things usually take a couple days to put out, so I didn't know if it was going to be up by tomorrow.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah.
So
I got nothing else to do.
He normally gets us up in a couple hours after we get home.
Yeah. I usually edit it as soon as I get home because I'm bored and I have no life. Yeah, you keep like banging your phone on the table every week.
I know.
Makes
I'm
me
working
mad.
I'm working on it. All right. I just stopped.
Okay, I'm just I'm calling you out on the podcast. I'm also gonna call out Abby because she was even worse. She was like tapping her fingers every time she
I know,
spoke.
but I wasn't gonna stop.
So bad.
I mean, if you need a substitute for that, I can start.
No, please don't. it ruined everything. My whole life was ruined from last week's podcast.
Didn't listen to it.
You're the worst kind of person.
I'm not even going to disagree.
All right. Well, that was easy.
I mean, right on a list of bad people. It's like number 372 of bad people, the Westboro Baptist Church, and then 373 is just me right there.
Nice. Wouldn't that list mean that you're less bad than
like,
Westboro?
You're overthinking
like
it.
my
All right.
rank of bad.
Gotcha.
I have like 373 bad points.
A lot of bad points. Travis, tell your scary story.
Okay. So this weekend I went hunting, right?
Spooky. In the spooky woods.
And the night before, this is like the first time I've gone to the woods, because last winter I went ice fishing and I got attacked by a dog. I think I've talked about this story.
Spooky dog?
Yeah, it was actually in the middle, like, at night. And
I don't think you did tell this story.
In the dark, in the night, when no one could hear you scream?
Yeah.
Was it a spooky scream?
I just got off the lake, and I was putting my stuff in my vehicle, and I had one thing left to put in, and all of a sudden I hear growling behind me.
Oh, I have heard this story,
Was that
but you didn't tell it on
left
podcast.
at least your gun?
I don't have a gun when I fish.
Dude, you always got to be packing some heat.
No, you're not allowed to.
Pack some heat, pack a little,
Yeah,
pack a
but
gun.
once the conservation officer comes by...
Pack some heat.
Well, then you shoot the conservation officer.
My God! No, we are not advocating violence.
Except against, the animals you're hunting.
Right.
Go on.
Break their necks.
Tiny little
Or their
necks.
puppies.
Strangle them.
But... So I had that one thing left, and I heard the growl, and I slowly turned around, and it's this big black dog.
It's the Grim.
I don't think it was a wolf, because I think I saw a blue collar. I'm pretty sure I saw a blue collar on it. But so all I had left was my ice auger to put in. So I'm like, let's just be cool here, bro. So I slowly reach down, and just as I reach down for it, he just leaps at me. And he goes and he grabs my hands, and I put him up to try to, block it.
Did you have to auger a dog's skull?
No, I did not. I did kick it. I had to rip my hands out of its mouth. I punched it away, and then I kicked it with my winter boot. So it, backed up a few paces. I grabbed the auger. I threw it in. By this time, I'm just gushing blood. I don't have the scars that much anymore. You can see that one right there.
That pretty much just looks like you cut yourself. But
Well, it was really deep, and it was gushing blood. So I had to go to Portage Health here, and I went to the wrong one.
So they charged you $5 million before they even...
No, I went to the one that's the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, we don't help you here. I'm like, yeah, I'm bleeding here. Give me something.
We don't help you here.
Can I have Band-Aids?
You dirty straight.
No, seriously. They don't even have ace bandages or something.
No. And I was like, can I have gauze or something like that? No, we don't help you here. I'm like, it's almost like I was talking to Consuela from Family Guy.
No, we don't help you here.
No. So okay, and I Googled on my phone where the next one is. Well, of course it's 20 minutes away, so I finally get there, and that was a whole ordeal. But okay, so since that happened, I wanted to be responsible when I went hunting this year.
So you started packing heat.
No! Well,
Packing heat,
you pack
packets of
heat
gun.
when you hunt, but this is bow season, so I have my bow with me.
Dude, bows are totally packing heat.
They are, but not against larger animals. But
You just got to get them explosive rounds.
can I tell my damn story?
Maybe.
So I want to be responsible, and I told my girlfriend Shelby, the one who's called a few times,
We know her well.
I sent her an email because I didn't want to tell her because I know she'd flip out. So I was hoping she was asleep when I sent the email. And I said, just want to let you know, this is where I'm going. I'm going hunting. This is where I'm going to be. I plan on being at this time. If I don't contact you by this time, give me a call. If you don't hear from me, give me a call another hour. And if by that time you haven't heard from me, call my parents and then figure something out from there. And so immediately she calls me. She goes, what the hell is this? And, you're not going hunting. You can't go by yourself. And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm trying to be a responsible adult
25?
here.
He's even farther off than I am. I don't feel so bad anymore.
Well, no. He's only probably
44, yeah.
23.
Yeah. I was going to say 22, but I felt that 25 was more dramatic.
But I'm like, I'm trying to be a responsible adult. And she goes, no, this is stupid. I'm like, I'm going hunting. It's fine. A bunch of people do that. You go drinking with your friends downtown to places that you don't even dare sit on the seat when you go pee. That's more dangerous than what I do.
I mean, as long as you're not drinking while you're hunting alone, you should be fine.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, yeah. Except for this part of the story. So I said that, she's like, if you go hunting tomorrow, I'm not talking to you at
Were
all.
you attacked
Wow.
by a Wendigo?
Shut up! Let me tell my damn story!
Was it a spooky Wendigo?
It can't be any better than a Wendigo. Alter your story so that it's a Wendigo.
I don't even know what a Wendigo is.
It is an
Not a real animal.
Algonquian myth of...
Cannibalism.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll tell the whole story after Travis is done with this.
Oh!
How long is it going to take? 40 minutes? Or?
3 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Or, yeah. So, she tells me, I'm not going to talk to you if you go hunting. And I'm like, okay. So.
Well, I mean, I'll be hunting.
I have no problem
What does it matter?
Well, I'll be hunting. It's perfect, actually. I don't need you texting me. So.
She doesn't listen to this podcast.
No, she doesn't. And I've asked her plenty of times to do it. So I'm confident in saying this. So I can say it and not get in trouble.
Even the ones she's on?
Even the one she's on.
I'm mad.
So, I hang up. I pack everything up. I get up early in the morning, and I'm going out to my spot. And I get in my tree stand. It's just fine. And I'm hunting for a couple hours, and it's around 10 a.m. Sun's up, and everything's nice. Yep. It's a little bit spooky when you're walking in at nighttime, because, your bow and your tree stands on your arm. You have the flashlight in this other hand, so you're like, if something attacks me, I might as well just cry. Because nobody's going to hear me.
It also feels kind of like zombie apocalypse.
There's a 7'4" dog man out there. You got to be careful.
Dude.
He looks in the windows and grins at you.
Like I said, a Wendigo.
All that stuff goes through your head at the middle of the night when you're on the ground. And so, I was fine. I hunted. When I was getting down, though, I saw a bear for the first time.
Oh, cool.
Oh, man.
It was just chewing berries, but still, it was the scariest experience of my life.
Spooky bear.
It was so scary. And I could have sworn I saw cubs, but I think my brain was playing tricks on me because, I'm just, that's the one thing I'm afraid of. Like, cougar, yeah, that thing's going to get me anyway. Bear, I have to piss it off, or it just has to be a mother who's protecting her cubs. And
well, if you're a mother, if it's a mother that's protecting its cubs, you die.
Yeah, I know.
Bears can totally run faster than cougars.
And climb faster.
And slit your throat with their massive jaws faster.
Cougars do a better job of that. They actually use their hind claws to cut your hamstrings. They use their front claws to cut your jugular, and they use their neck to snap your neck.
That's horrifying.
Well, it's actually quite awesome because it's really efficient.
It's spooky is what it is.
2 out of 3, you're still screwed. Just think about it. If you don't have your hamstrings, you ain't getting away. If you're getting your jugulars slit, you're not getting away. You get your neck snapped, you're not getting away.
Well, your neck and your jugular, you're pretty screwed, but depending on what you're armed with, you could probably counterattack if it only got your hamstrings. I mean, if while it's knocking you to the ground, you're pointing a shotgun at it, you could probably still survive.
I don't have a shotgun when I'm bow hunting.
That's
bring
true.
One. Gotta pack some meat.
I have everything in my hands like this, and there's not like an arrow in the bow. I'd have to pull it out and I have to put it on.
You can't do some Legolas shit where you stab it with the arrow.
Yeah.
I'd have to pull it out of the quiver that's just on the side of the bow, which is in this hand, but it has a tree stand right on my the same shoulder. I'm trying to explain this for the podcast.
Right.
So I have a tree stand on the same shoulder. My hand's holding a flashlight, and my bow's here. So that means I'd drop the flashlight. I'd have to kind of reach over the tree stand, wobble, and grab the arrow and yank it out and then stick it in the throat of the damn cougar. Let's hope that works with my left hand.
What kind of flashlight was it?
Bright one.
Like what brand?
Bright. I don't know the brand.
Because if it's like a Maytag flashlight...
Oh, it's not a big-ass Maytag. No.
Because you can beat something to death with one of those.
Convenient. How would I carry that huge piece of metal into the woods? That's
in case you get attacked by a cougar.
With your arms, that's how you'd carry it. Not that hard.
To death.
So what happened with the bear? Did it attack you, or?
Yeah, and that's why I'm here today.
Oh, okay.
Thought
so. Spooky!
Well, some
it's
of us
zombie
here
Travis
have been
again.
attacked by a bear and survived. So.
Spooky.
Have you been attacked by a bear?
Yeah.
I wrestled the bear once.
You have not been attacked by a bear.
Snapped its neck.
Okay, he has not been attacked by a bear. So I did not get attacked, but that was probably one of the scariest experiences of my life.
I find bears adorable.
I was like 20 yards away from it when I came down from the stand and saw it. That's too close. That's like from here to that wall, to the end of the wall right there.
When back in my hometown, when I lived with my parents, they live in the middle of nowhere, like in the woods.
Like me?
Yeah, kind of. And we've had bears come up to our deck before.
I don't like that.
That was quite an experience.
I don't like that.
Yeah. They were just hanging out, you know.
No, I mean,
they weren't that
bears
big.
are quite docile, especially black bears, but I mean...
Well, no, it's grizzly bears you don't want to piss off.
It's any bear you don't want to piss off.
Well, grizzly bears get pissed off, by looking at you, though.
Do they?
I mean, polar bears are worse, though.
Polar bears are the worst. They'll hunt you.
Polar bears will kill you because it's amusing to them.
No, they will hunt you.
Yeah, they're also the biggest bear, so it's kind of great.
You know what I really want?
A bear for a pet?
A panda.
Yeah?
I was actually watching a video on YouTube, and they are adorable. I was watching them slide down a slide. They are the freaking cutest things. They just wobble everywhere. And
You know what's better than a regular panda?
Red panda?
A red panda.
a red panda is not bad, but unfortunately, in the state of Michigan, you cannot own one.
Oh.
I believe bear cats are actually part of the panda family.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I'm not familiar with bear cat. You're making that up.
No, I'm not. It's kind of like a red panda.
How
You're making that
similar to man bear pig is the bear cat?
Not at all.
Oh, well, all right.
It's not really similar to a bear or a cat. It's closer to like a badger.
Oh.
And adding to my story, I did not tell my significant other that I went hunting, nor that I saw a bear, and I'm so confident that she's not going to find out.
Until she listens to this podcast.
Well, I
She's not
mean,
going to listen to the podcast.
Well, you never
even
know.
our own group members haven't found out about the like offer thing. From
The voice acting thing? Yeah, we're
a
not doing
month
that.
ago.
That's never going to happen.
Well, yeah, I know, but
I really wanted it to.
Well, you should have let me tell people about it.
I did.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later.
That's still relevant.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, well.
Maybe. I don't know.
I wish
Nobody comes to meetings anymore, so
I
we
wish
don't
I
have a
could
chance to tell them anyway.
shrug audibly.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
Internet shrug.
you know, be better.
you shrug audibly.
I don't need to. I don't want
Shrug.
to. All right, good
That's
noise.
not you shrugging audibly. That's you saying the word shrug.
No,
as
that's
You
how
just
do
need
it.
to, like, wear plastic.
Shrug.
And then,
See, my mouth didn't move.
Yeah.
what are you, a ventriloquist?
See? Work. Anyway, tell us about Wendigo.
So Wendigos are an Algonquian legend where essentially what happens is you have like a Native American hunting party that goes out to hunt in the winter because you still need food during the winter.
Usually, yeah.
But they get lost in a storm, and what ends up happening is they have to resort to eating each other to survive. And the legend goes that if you're forced to eat somebody else, then
Enough,
yeah.
Yeah, you have to eat a certain quantity.
You have to eat a certain quantity, and it's more likely to happen under certain circumstances. Like if you're doing it during a winter storm, it's more likely to happen or whatever. You turn into a Wendigo, which is, imagine like Bigfoot, only lankier, and you constantly crave for human flesh.
And no hair. And it's like super fast, and it lives forever.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
And it can mimic human sound, like mimic voices.
Yeah.
I want to be a Wendigo.
Yeah. There's a friend of
It fit you. 'Cause
There's
it's all lanky.
a friend of mine that has informed me that despite the fact that I say that I want to be a Wendigo, I in fact don't.
Oh.
Which is
Well, he's wrong.
completely, yeah.
How can he know what your wants are?
I know.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean-
Why do you guys want to eat flesh?
No. Try everything once, right?
I mean, that's kind of a downside, but I already constantly hunger for like hamburgers, so it can't be that different, right?
Some of you don't want a Steve burger.
So if I just like go trick-or-treating like I am now, could I just tell people I'm dressed up as a Wendigo?
You'd have to go with less clothes, but
You have to go with loincloth.
Why don't they wear clothes?
you'd also have to be, because they're feral beasts.
They could still wear clothes. What if they just didn't take the clothes off that they had on?
Well, they grow to be like 9 feet tall.
No.
So,
Oh, I got some work to do.
yeah.
You never watch Supernatural?
No. What
This
is
is the
that?
second episode.
No.
Dude! I'm glad we're talking about the same damn thing.
Yeah. Because Dean beats it by shooting a flare in its face, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
lights it
'Cause
on fire.
They're susceptible to fire.
Yeah.
That's all right. I can
And
counter
that's
that.
like legitimately it.
Yeah, you can't really shoot them, can you? I don't
No.
know if they tried shooting it.
I think it's like with werewolves where
Regular bullets can't kill it.
if you're not using its elemental weakness or whatever, it just regenerates or whatever.
Yeah. I'm tired too. And
I'm
I gotta keep
also
going all night.
tired.
But I'm used to going all night. You know what I mean?
Wow. Kill yourself. All right.
Oh, you didn't tell me we're back!
I don't know, maybe we are. Maybe we aren't. That's for me to decide.
Am I missing something?
Spooky
Because he
cast.
said he was going to edit that out. And then I was like, oh, I can say any derogatory thing I want. And
We'll see.
He was going to edit what out?
the bells.
The bells.
Oh. Okay.
Just cutting that whole part out. So.
We're back.
Yeah.
So tell us, Stary. Now you get...
It's
your
infectious,
English
isn't it?
is like Ebola right now.
Yeah.
That's
More like
the-
Ebola, because it's spooky.
That's the real spooky. By the end of the podcast, we're all just going to be raving lunatics.
Yeah.
Not even
Dude,
words.
I'm ready
I mean,
for the apocalypse.
What about the start of the podcast? I mean, we're already there.
I think we're like one of the best places if the zombie apocalypse happened. Or if like just a mass hysteria broke out because of the Ebola thing. I think we're like in the best area for it.
Well, I mean, There are enough people here with enough guns that would be safe for a while, I think.
Well, what's safe?
Not getting Ebola. That's safe.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the looters and everything, too. I mean, when a zombie apocalypse happens, watch Walking Dead. You don't have to worry about the zombies.
We have enough guns. Like,
I'm not talking about...
Campus. Okay, what are you talking about?
Okay, a lot of people think for themselves, and they will go and shoot you because they want your nice, grimy hat.
It's not... Okay, this one might be grimy because I haven't watched it in a while, but...
But do you get my point? Just because there's a bunch of guns around doesn't mean we're safe.
Well, I mean, if we were to work together, which, knowing the people here, we totally wouldn't.
Have you seen Twitch plays Pokemon? People don't work together. That's not a thing that happens.
And
I honestly think there would be less people shooting each other up here.
Because people wouldn't know how to shoot guns that are on campus.
Well, yeah, but I also think there would be more of a mass exodus out of Houghton.
You know, the problem is for all the international students, where would they go?
North.
That's a good question, actually.
Like, they flew into the airport and they sit here. I mean, like, they don't go outside of here, really.
I don't know. I mean, if a zombie apocalypse were to happen, I would wait until after the mass exodus to leave. Because if you think about it,
there's got to be all those cars there for a reason. All those people died, right?
the dorm rooms aren't really a bad place.
You just have to survive that exodus, though.
Yeah, you'd have to survive the exodus, but...
McNair is riot-proof, so...
McNair is riot-proof. I'm pretty sure that the hysteria would be such that
it's also exit-proof.
That's true.
The hysteria would be such that I don't think people would be like, okay, we have to go through every room and loot them to figure out how... I think people would be more concerned with getting out of here than with
I don't know, man. I would not even want to be near campus. I'd be in the woods. That's where you're gonna find me.
That's where the zombies are gonna find you too.
No. How many people are in the fucking woods? Yeah, exactly. How many times have you been going to the woods and been like, oh, well, look at all these fine people?
Speaking of, have you seen The Walking Dead? They get attacked by zombies in the woods all the damn time.
I'm talking about for the Exodus.
Oh, well, yeah. I'll follow you and kill you.
Why would you do that?
To prove you wrong.
Yeah.
Just to spite you.
Maybe I won't kill you. I'll just, smack you in the head.
Told you so.
You wouldn't be able to find me. I'd be camouflaged in a
Watch
tree.
your back, bro. We gotta be more careful.
Yeah. What if I was a zombie? You'd be dead.
I'm pretty sure I'd hear you coming up.
I mean, maybe.
Nah, dude. I could see Chris as being, the most stealthy one here.
I have situational...
That's the spookiest thing.
I have situational, plus 15 stealth bonuses.
Nice.
Well, what would you do in the zombie apocalypse? Go ahead and tell us what you would do. I feel like this is actually a pretty cool conversation. Do you not?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, then we can move on.
If
I don't care.
Were to start, right now...
Yeah, boom. What would you do?
First, I'd wait for everybody to leave in the mass exodus.
Okay.
Then, after everybody left, find everybody who didn't leave. We'd make our own little community, and we'd, break the doors down for people.
What building would you camp out on campus?
Not anything on campus, because I feel that most of the buildings on campus, just because of what they're storing with a lot of them, they wouldn't be safe.
I do WADs.
I live in WADs.
The only reason is because it's so linear.
Yeah.
You can easily block off all the exits by pouring shit down the stairs. Mm-hmm. I've actually thought about this a few times.
Clearly, you have.
You can block off all the hallways, and then you can easily snipe out of all the windows.
Well, yeah.
And you can't get anybody entering without you knowing.
It's also, I'd say, the more organized of the residence halls.
That's good or bad?
Well, it's
But I wouldn't go into there after the until after the Exodus.
Well, yeah. I mean...
I'd raid the gym, though, first. That's where I go first. Medicine. All that type of stuff.
Staph infections. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Guns.
Yeah. I mean...
In the gym?
Ammunition. The rifle range.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the gym in WADs. I was really confused.
No. I'm talking about the SDC.
The SDC, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, why am I telling you guys my plan?
Well, because,
And then I'll go to public safety on my way down.
Well, yeah. I mean, eventually I'd want to leave, but not until everybody else was done leaving.
Oh, I'd stay on campus. I mean, after it, I wouldn't leave here.
I wouldn't stay on campus because I don't think it's like the resources would deplete eventually.
There's a lot of resources.
There's a lot of resources.
The only thing I would be afraid of is that everybody wouldn't think that too that survived is come and check out campus.
Well,
so I might go back to the woods.
It depends on how much resources you have.
I just live in trees, dude.
With how long the power stays on.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about power. I don't care about power. Honestly.
I'm just talking about on campus.
There's plenty of water.
There's plenty of water, but your food is going to run out really fast if the...
Not if you're a amazing hunter.
You hunting is not a resource on campus. That's you going off campus to get a different resource.
Maybe I want to become a Wendigo.
I would.
Go find your community.
Well, if you
I'm
become...
pick off the weak ones first, don't worry. I'll do you a favor. But then I'm going to pick up the leader after all the weak ones are done.
Well, then we'll have to have like a duel to the death in the woods, and because you're...
There won't be a duel. There'll just be a sniper bullet. You won't even hear it.
Wendigos don't use sniper rifles.
They haven't yet. That doesn't mean they can't.
It's the next step of evolution.
I'm pretty sure that feral animal entities don't pick up
If it can mimic voices, it obviously has cognitive reasoning.
Parrots can mimic voices.
It has cognitive reasoning. You can teach them colors. You can teach them to stand here, stand there.
Can you teach a parrot to use a sniper rifle?
Worth a try.
Glad you asked, because I was about to.
I don't think it has opposable thumbs and that type of stuff to be able to do it, though.
I mean, you could probably, if you set it up for it, you could probably get it to...
Oh, so you agree with me. Good.
No.
So what's your zombie apocalypse, Andrew? What are you going to do?
Go north.
Die.
Okay,
He's going to die.
Probably. I'm just going to kill myself.
Why would you go north? Where north?
It's anywhere north. Anywhere where it's cold.
You are north, but I mean like right now.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
Go farther north.
What would you do? During the Exodus, what would you do? Would you like immediately hear about it? I'm leaving. I'm just driving up north.
I would probably... I haven't thought about this like you guys have.
Think about it.
I'm not thinking about it in the middle of the podcast. It'll be like a 15 minutes of silence.
Cast.
I don't care.
Come on.
It's a stupid conversation.
Come on, humor me. I don't ask you to do a lot of stuff on this podcast.
It's true.
I just deal with your shit.
All the work.
Oh, shut up. I am more than happy to take the editing stuff. You know that.
You should edit it. We get more views when you edit it.
I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know. I've been looking at the views for the last few ones, and they're kind of lackluster.
I know. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that would make a difference.
I don't know either.
Why are less people clicking on it?
I mean, I couldn't.
It's ironic.
Honestly, I couldn't really tell the difference in editing when it switched over to you.
I couldn't either. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying it seemed like when Travis is editing, boom, all of a sudden
I
you
don't
get twice
get
as many views.
It's a curse I have that I don't get a lot of views.
Because the first one I did has 77 views right now. That's half the amount of episode 1.
Yeah.
And it's been less than half the amount of time.
Yeah. I did notice that one of the podcasts, whichever one, the one without Travis,
D&D Cast.
Yeah, D&D Cast gained views much faster than Ramen and Syrup Cast.
Doesn't make sense. Because that podcast was terrible.
No,
Ramen and Syrup was the best. So.
It totally makes sense because you had D&D in the title.
Yeah, probably.
There are probably nerds who just go around on the internet.
New video.
It says D&D in it, so I better watch.
Boy, were they disappointed when it was only D&D for like 20 minutes.
Well, it was a legitimate point of the conversation. They were probably like, well, you can't be a Warforged druid because that's a suboptimal gameplay choice, and we're not allowed to have fun.
Your internet nerd voice is fantastic. I just want to let you know that.
So what's your zombie plan?
I just go north because zombies...
I don't know what you mean by north. You're about as far north as you can go.
North is a direction on a compass.
Okay, but you can only go about another hour
north is also the child
water.
of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Are you really going to go across the water?
Why not?
With what boat?
Wait till it freezes.
You're going
what are you doing
with what boat?
Andrew, you're going to die, dude.
I don't care.
I mean...
How long is humanity going to survive if there's an actual zombie apocalypse?
Actually, I think they'd survive.
It's actually there have been professional analyses on it.
How? It's not a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse? No.
Government has actually gone through and made regulations for it, like what to do.
They've made regulations.
Our government is retarded.
And
they do it for aliens.
Aliens could actually exist.
So could zombies.
No, it couldn't.
Have you watched Last of Us or have you played Last of Us?
Yeah.
They are. It's totally realistic.
Last of Us is the only media I've seen that is semi-realistic. And even that only infects, like, small animals.
Well, I mean...
It doesn't affect humans.
As far as now.
So far, I mean, we're not saying that, like, tomorrow there could be a zombie apocalypse, but there's no saying that in the future there won't be a strain of that one fungus that can infect humans.
Yeah.
Then I'll deal with it then.
I mean, by the time that happens, you'll probably already
I consider that more realistic than aliens.
How?
Have we had any single interaction?
Do you understand how big the universe is?
He's not saying that he finds it more realistic than the existence of aliens. He's saying that he finds it more realistic than aliens contacting us, is what I think.
Sure, I'll go with that. Does that sound more plausible? Because if so, that's...
All right, sure, whatever.
Okay,
I don't care.
cool.
Because then that goes along with the how big the universe is thing.
I think we're going to be the first... I think we're going to be the aliens that come to all the other planets and start raping them.
I don't think so.
Like we did with the Native Americans.
I mean, probably
pretty
not
much the human way.
Since, America used to be the center for innovation for, like, space flight, and they were like, let's close down NASA.
What if we're ahead of all the other galaxies, though? There's always going to be a first civilization that's going to start doing it. There's always going to be a first planet.
There is always going to be a first, and the odds are, with the span of the entirety of the universe versus the span of humankind, that it's more likely that...
What if Earth
it's already happened.
The catalyst that did it.
Shout out to the Catalyst. Stupid plot point.
What is it? Was that
Mass Effect 3? Yeah.
I have only played that once, so I didn't memorize the whole
I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, actually.
Clearly, Element Zero is going to be our way into space, so it's fine.
Well, yeah. We need Element Zero because I want to magically become a biotic and Vanguard charge people, but...
No, use it for space flight.
I can fly through space by using charge.
I'm going to space.
He sounds so giddy about it.
I'm going to space. You didn't listen to last week's podcast.
He's going to space.
No, I didn't.
I'm going to space.
Like,
Let's tell the whole story
legitimately?
again.
In December.
Legitimately.
Yes, am I not?
I mean, your name is.
See, now why'd you have to go do that?
Well,
Oh, okay.
because,
If you listen to the podcast, you can find out a way to send your name to space. Actually, you have to do it by tomorrow, by the way.
I don't want to send my name to space.
All right, good talk.
That means nothing.
Let's recap the rest of the
So what's
last
your zombie
podcast.
plan?
I told you I'm going north because zombies can't survive
That
in
makes
the
no
snow.
sense.
Why
And
can't
that's not even true.
Why can't
Totally
zombies?
true.
Zombies are probably more likely to. The issue you have there is there's always the possibility that the zombies are going to freeze in the low temperature weather, but the low temperatures actually decrease the rate of decomposition. So zombies are going to be less of a threat, but they're going to be around for longer.
Or just go somewhere where it's always cold.
If you go to, like, the equator, then...
And there's going to be nobody there, so you don't have to worry about it. There will be no zombies because there was no people there to begin with.
Exactly.
If you go to, like, the equator, then
I think Houghton's great.
the zombies, rot out in, like, 2 years. But yeah, the military has totally done tests and stuff, and it's estimated that if a zombie outbreak did actually occur, that it would be quelled within 24 hours in the United States.
That's
Just
stupid.
like Ebola? Yeah, it seems to be working out just fine. Just fine.
Well, you can't just go up to people with Ebola and shoot them, is the difference.
Well, you
They're
certainly
gonna say
could,
the exact
but
same thing when it comes to the other virus.
Oh, there's a distinct difference between somebody has Ebola and somebody has
Is there?
died and turned
Is there
undead.
right
Yes.
remember how that chick flew to New York when the nurse who was taking care of the patient with Ebola, even though she was supposed to be in quarantine? The government can't do crap.
Has anybody even died of Ebola yet
Yeah.
in the United
Yeah.
States?
In the
The very
U.S.
first one that came over died.
Oh.
One, okay.
The very first one. I think there's more, but I'm saying the very first person that came into Texas and died within 3 days of coming to the United States.
Whenever anybody goes to Texas, at least a little part of them dies.
And he's from West Africa, too, so it makes sense.
Why are you guys looking at me?
I don't know.
Do you have a good story?
You're the president.
I have a story for Chris if he wants to listen to it.
Yeah, sure.
Story away.
It's not a spooky story, so sorry.
Oh, well. What the hell?
Ooh, guys, 3 all-in-one workouts.
Oh,
and the last
great.
chance for enter
Thanks.
October's drawing.
Thanks for
What?
interrupting the podcast for that.
You can delete it.
Let's
does
talk
that
more about that,
mean?
shall we? All right, good. All right, so last weekend.
Sassy today.
Last weekend. Last weekend!
Easy with the hands.
Yelling is fine. The hands, not so much. All right, so last weekend was the Extra Life charity fundraiser.
I don't even know what that is.
It's where various gaming personalities do 24-hour live streams.
Oh, okay.
Where they like play video games and stuff and raise money for kids in hospitals and stuff.
They all stay for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
It's not hard.
I know it's not hard. I've done it plenty of times. I'm almost done with college, actually. To be, well, undergraduate college.
but so Rooster Teeth does one.
Okay.
And at one point during the stream, Alan Ritchson stopped by.
Alan Rickman?
No, not Rickman.
Aw.
Ritchson. If you don't know who that is, he played Thad Castle in Blue Mountain State and Aquaman in Smallville, and he was in the Hunger Games, but I don't remember what his role was. Anyway, he's one of the lead characters in Laser Team. That's why he was there. Kind of a big-time actor. But so at one point, people were like asking him questions on Twitter and stuff.
Okay.
One of the questions being, if you could play any Marvel or DC universe.
Did he say Squirrel Girl?
Hold on. The story's not over yet. Watch your hands. If you could play any Marvel or DC universe superhero, who would it be? Now, his answer was Shazam. Okay. Which, whatever. I don't even really know who Shazam is. But somebody on the stream. Well,
Captain Marvel.
okay, sure.
Oh, I was thinking the character that Shaq plays in the movie.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, close.
No.
But so somebody on the stream half jokingly said, why not someone like Squirrel Girl? Because obviously it's a dude, so, haha, it's funny. And then somebody else who was on the stream said, Squirrel Girl is really awesome, actually. I'm sitting here, I'm freaking out, first of all, because I'm like, how do so many people know who Squirrel Girl is, but I don't? Why has this suddenly become a thing where people are, like, obsessed with Squirrel Girl? I don't get it. Did I miss some kind of memo?
Yes, actually.
And then somebody in the chat, because it's a live stream, there's a chat, says Squirrel Girl is actually one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe.
I wasn't lying.
I never doubted that you're lying, but how do people know this?
I didn't know about it. Don't
it's
worry.
like, and
Are you into comics or just...
no, not at all. When
there you go.
When
Yeah, but you think that we would know about one of the most powerful
You would
beings
think,
in the Marvel
Well,
universe.
the issue is that Squirrel Girl isn't really popularized outside of the comics because
there we go.
there are some issues with Squirrel Girl's writing team where they like to use the canon to kind of screw each other over.
Like a blast cannon, like a pirate ship cannon, or
like how the story goes.
oh,
And there's a lot of
That's all that's interesting.
there's a lot of fourth wall breaking, and
Good.
it transitions.
oh look, a scene change.
It transitions a lot less humorously than Deadpool.
Oh.
It's
I was
more
about to say it sounds a lot like
Yeah.
Deadpool.
It's like Deadpool style, except that Squirrel Girl. Well, everybody is a more serious character than Deadpool, but
I actually don't know about that much, except I watched a few cutscenes from the video game.
Pretty good game.
I heard it was a fantastic game. I enjoyed the
pretty-
playthrough.
it's pretty
I
funny.
heard that it was not a phenomenal game for gameplay, but if you're buying the Deadpool game, you're playing it for the character.
Yeah.
You're buying it for the character and the humor anyway. I was just pissed because they took it off of Steam and I was going to buy it.
Did they take it off Steam?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you have a console?
That's weird.
Sucks to be you.
I mean, you could.
PC world my ass.
I mean, I assume you could probably still buy a physical copy, like off Amazon or something.
Nope.
But- really?
So the computer issue was only offered through Steam, and my disk drive is broken anyway.
Huh.
Like that's why I haven't played Mass Effect 3 because I refused to get Origin,
Well, that's weird.
and my disk drive broke.
You want me to share my library with you so you can play it?
Sure.
It's worth the play.
It's pretty generic hack and slash.
I
but
actually
it
feel
is
really
pretty funny.
stupid right now.
Oh,
Why?
I thought you were going to... I was
What?
more excited about Mass Effect 3, but...
Oh, no.
That's right. It's not on Steam.
It's not on Steam.
Yeah,
Doesn't work that way.
I hate them.
I'm the only one not wearing N7 gear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy,
you are.
your face red.
Well, he does have those freckles.
What?
My boyish
Why-
good looks.
Why would that make him red?
Well, some
I don't
freckles are like red-ish.
No, they're not.
You're crazy. They're brown.
I mean, there was never any debate that I was crazy.
I'm just
go on with your
reiterating.
story.
Oh, that was the end of the story.
No, there's another part to it.
Oh, when they asked Alan that question, he looked really befuddled because he had no idea who that was too.
No, there's more to it. What did they discuss on that podcast that we're ahead of the curve for?
At one point, Bernie was talking to Monty about how they both eat raw ramen. I was like, oh, look at that. It's a thing. I didn't even know it was a thing.
That's been a thing since like
I was like, oh, look at them. They eat raw.
1985.
I don't think so. I've never heard of someone eating raw ramen before. Except you now and them.
Speaking of our favorite YouTube people.
I thought our favorite YouTube people was us.
Well,
no.
I mean, let's not get carried away.
We're the best, but we can have our favorites second best.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about Markiplier a little bit.
Markiplier.
So he teamed up with Disney to make a bunch of promos for the next movie that just came out. Like Big Hero 6 or something like that.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that movie looks like it's going to be good. I'm excited
and he's
for
done
it.
a lot of promotions for it, actually, for like a lot of advertisements. And I think that's really cool when a YouTuber can be contracted with a major company like Disney to make videos, and he actually stars in it and everything.
Oh, yeah, there are quite a few YouTubers who have
there's a few of them.
quite a bit of
them.
like influence in the entertainment industry.
And then also, I was watching the live stream over the weekend, the same day that came out. And you Twitter a lot. I know you tweet.
I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. I don't
But
tweet a lot of things. I'm on Twitter.
But you
I
know
follow
how
people.
stuff
Participate in the
trends,
Twitter.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
On the live stream, there's like, I don't know how it started, but they were talking about P-hype. P-E-E-H-Y-P-E.
Okay. Shout out to P.
And
Urine!
like
they're just making jokes about it. And,
but-
Mark took a hold of it, and he's like, I'm going to go start tweeting that right now. You guys should start tweeting that right now. Within 5 minutes, hashtag P-hype was trending #1 in the United States and like number
about
3
right.
across the world.
That's
I believe it.
dumb.
It beat Ebola in the United States.
Yup.
Well, the Ebola thing is overblown anyway, but
My point was, within 5 minutes of a live stream with 15 to 17,000 people, a huge portion of them started tweeting that. I thought it was pretty cool. I got to be a part of that. Because I've never seen that happen
It is
before.
pretty cool.
I don't know how easy it is to
I'm glad
make
you have
something
the P-hype.
hashtag P-hype.
Glad that's going up on your wall of accomplishments. Yeah.
I'm going to put it on my resume,
P-hype.
actually.
I was a part of
watching
hashtag
live
P-hype.
stream That
Urine!
P-hype a thing.
Congratulations.
Auto-hired. Right there. I was in that live stream too!
We don't even need to have this guy do an interview. Let's just bring him in. So I
You
would
should
call my
just,
story.
change your middle name to that.
Hashtag P-hype.
Hashtag P-hype.
Travis P-hype salute.
No, you have to have hashtag in it.
No, I hate hashtags.
No, you have to have it in there, though.
You have to have it in there.
It's part of it.
It's pound sign.
All right. Pound sign P-hype. PSPH?
So you have a story for us?
No. My story was Wendigos.
Nice.
You gotta have
Shout out to
something more for us.
Wendigos.
You never have a story for us anymore.
That's because, I beat Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Yeah, that was a long enough story. Good point. What'd you think of the Age of Ultron trailer?
I haven't seen it yet.
Are you kidding me?
No. I've been really busy.
Whatever. Get off Pornhub.
Wow.
Anyway, so tell me more of your stories.
Okay, so I got like a quick story from something that happened about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I was walking into the building here.
Wait, 30 minutes ago?
Well, whatever. Who cares?
I care.
Okay, so I was walking into the building on my way to the meeting.
Okay.
This lady walks out of one of the doors. Is that one of the classrooms or like one of the offices like, over there somewhere? I don't know. And she sets down this animal crate over like outside the door. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like one you'd have maybe your cat or your dog in if you're traveling with them, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty normal. I'm like, oh, that person brought their pet to the building for whatever reason. And then I look inside and it's a duck. I'm like, why is there this duck in this animal crate? I don't understand. I thought it was humorous. I started cracking up as I was walking into the
Very
209.
appropriate for Travis.
Why?
Well, I don't get it.
Because, never mind.
Internet punch. I just made you look like a doof.
No, not
Doof.
really. I really could have gone and explained the whole suck a
Oh, please
duck.
do.
You say suck a duck like every other word.
Mm-hmm.
I have not said it once during this podcast. What are you talking about?
That's because you put on a facade for this podcast.
Good word, facade.
I'm pretty sure I'm just as crazy and nonsensical on the podcast as I am in real life.
Yes, but there are different forms of crazy inside.
Looks like a duck. Anyway, so...
Case in point.
You got another story?
No, that's it.
I gave the worst speech last week.
Yeah?
You know the video I was doing for the Xbox... I mean, the speech I was doing for the Xbox One?
Wait, what?
So, I'm in public speaking class.
Right.
And this speech was an informative speech.
Okay.
And, you know, you could bring about an issue that's happening. You could talk about an item.
I have taken public speaking classes. And
I'm not explaining it to you. I'm explaining it to people.
Okay.
The people.
Well, maybe the
three
people should
watching.
stop being so dumb. I mean...
Maybe they're not that old.
Wow. We
love our
Our market
listeners.
is to like 9-year-olds, so.
Is it?
Yeah,
No.
we don't have enough poop jokes. So
Well, fuck.
Poop.
So...
Duty.
I was doing my informative speech on the Xbox
Doo-doo from the
One.
poo-poo.
Damn it. Why do you do this?
Why do I ever try to tell stories on this cast?
Because you're the only person who has them, apparently.
Yeah, but they're not even that good. The bear story just ended with a happy bear eating berries, and I was shitting my pants.
Bears.
I don't know.
Is it ironic that a bear is eating berries?
No, not at all.
I think it might be.
Shouldn't they be hibernating this time of year? I mean, that's
Not yet.
That's what
it was.
The snow hasn't come yet, so I don't think...
Dude, there's a lake effect snow advisory tonight.
I don't think they can properly, build a den without the snow.
I'm pretty sure they had that prepared before the snow hit.
That's what he was doing. He was,
Well, I
gaining
don't
up those
know.
calories.
Are you a bear?
No, but I actually know a little bit about bears because I actually studied biology.
Because you
before I
saw one
played-
that one time,
Well, yes.
and he was eating berries.
Yes, you're right.
Fact number 1, bears eat berries.
Good fact.
Counterfact, they do not eat honey. Fuck you, Pooh.
You said poo.
Get it.
9-year-olds. Poo-poo. They
Anyway,
eat it a poo-poo.
your speech about the Xbox One.
Oh, that's what I was on.
Yeah, it was.
So,
Does your eye hurt again? You're rubbing it.
no,
You need to become
I'm
a
just
pirate
so
again?
frustrated.
Welcome to my life. Remember 20 minutes ago when we were talking about zombie apocalypses?
Yeah. It was cool.
That was a good
I liked
conversation,
it.
and I think our listeners will enjoy that.
I don't think they
You should have
will.
poor taste.
I think the listeners enjoy it when we actually laugh about stuff rather than
Tell us something
boring
funny.
stories. I don't have any
I
funny
don't
stories.
know. I don't know what D&D cast got 15 views. And
And that was the most boring thing in the world. So.
yeah.
God, I almost fell asleep because I was listening to it while I was driving after you guys hung up on me. After you recorded it, he sent me an MP3 so I could listen to it on my phone.
It did.
I was not impressed.
So you're going to tell us the Xbox One story or not?
No.
All right.
Not
Can you tell me about the chick who did the speech on podcasting? Because I want to hear about it.
It's not worth the time.
Unless she mentioned our podcast, then clearly it was not a complete speech.
No, she was talking about citizen journalism, and a huge point she was talking about was podcasts.
Oh, that's boring.
I know, like I said.
You said she got everything wrong, so I was
No, I said she
something funny.
did not seem a credible source because
I
she was
gotcha.
stuttering and stopping, and it seemed like she had she just made it the night before.
Oh, when she finished, did you stand up and
It
go
is-
yeah, Mach7 Podcast?
No, I was thinking about putting it up on the board though.
I would have.
Is this
No, you
somebody
wouldn't have.
who
No, I wouldn't have.
typically
You're right.
had this poor of public speaking? Or
Oh, am I normally bad at public speaking?
No, this
Or was
person
she?
who last
Oh
time,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It might just be that she's bad then and not that she was ill-prepared.
Oh, I know. But I'm not going to go ask her about how to podcast. She did not seem credible.
You should have told her about how
Well,
to podcast.
you don't need to ask her about how to podcast because you obviously already know how to podcast.
Damn straight. And how to edit it. Wink.
Okay. By the way, everyone, Travis is editing this podcast, so we should all like this video.
And I also made the music.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't say that enough. Hey, if you guys like this podcast, comment, like, subscribe,
We have a Twitter.
view.
We have a Twitter. We have a Facebook. We have a website.
I have a hat.
That's
Chris has a hat.
grimy and gross.
Yeah.
It's not.
So, I keep seeing the chick who I bought the car from.
Yeah?
Yeah. So awkward.
Why is that awkward?
Because I, see her and she sees me and she looks right away. I'm like,
That's pretty awkward.
easy there.
I'm glad that it's her making it awkward. Not
You
you.
should go up to her and inform her that you got rid of her car because it was a piece of shit and you hate her.
You should have gone up to her and been like, "Where are my cup holders?"
I found a used tampon under the seat. Do you mind explaining that one to me?
Well, I mean, if it is a lady, like,
Or maybe even worse. I found a used condom underneath the seat. You mind explaining that to me? It's not my swear.
think she'd make that noise?
Yeah, she'd be like stranger danger and run away.
What was that squeaking noise?
SpookyCast.
It's a mouse. Spooky mouse.
I have not seen a mouse in my house since they took that deck away.
They took your deck away?
Yeah, they took the deck out finally.
Oh, nice.
The one that was housing.
It only took like
a year. Yeah, all
It's
the
a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. And you
Wait,
took it
was
out.
this the deck that like collapsed?
Yes.
Oh, what the hell?
It's taken a year to do it, and it's been hiding all these furry miscreants underneath there, and it's been sneaking into my house. And so I have no more stories about cute little mice that I have to name that graze.
That's unfortunate. That's the best part of that podcast.
Well,
Osby, am I right?
you destroyed their home. So
I did not. No.
You paid somebody to
No, I did not pay for it.
Somebody paid somebody to destroy their
You
home.
asked somebody.
No, it's not my property. I rent this place out.
Goddamn squeaking!
Where are my cup holders?
I mean, that was way out of context.
Watch your hands, man.
Yeah.
No,
Dude.
that was worth it.
No.
I couldn't find the word for that. That was bad. That was bad
Shout out to the
delivery.
word worth that he couldn't find.
No, that's not the one I was looking for. That was legitimate. Find me a synonym for legitimate real quick. Thesaurus me.
Legit.
Credible?
No.
I don't know.
Appropriate. I thought it was appropriate.
I thought it was
no,
too legit.
There's a total difference between legitimate and appropriate.
Too legit to quit.
I am going to kill whatever is making that squeaking noise. Holy shit.
This is what I want to talk about last week. So I started playing the original Xbox again.
Okay.
I love triangle hands. I missed those. Remember all like how Xbox games used to just have like triangle hands when they were ever gripping in
like-
a hand?
Oh, yeah.
Polygonal hands?
Where,
Yeah.
where they couldn't render the individual fingers.
Right.
So,
So
it
it's
was
like-
just... So they had wedges,
Yeah.
I've been playing KOTOR a lot. Did you ever play that?
I did.
I actually just recently bought it for the first time, and I was for the PC, and I was like, wow, this control scheme sucks. So
Yeah.
I stopped playing.
No, it's a good game, though.
No, it's a really good game.
Once you get past the control scheme,
Well,
it's pretty good.
I've heard it's a really good game, and I want to keep playing, but usually when I remember it, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I try to play it. It's like, can't deal with this control scheme right now.
Have you been contacted by that insurance company?
Nope.
That's too bad.
It still remains the last thing I said to them was, call me, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Must have been taken care of then.
I mean, I'm assuming. I'm wondering if the company was just like, they scrapped the car.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Or just decided to take the loss. I don't care.
Strangle any puppies lately, or?
Not lately.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I only crush them beneath my boots now.
Wow. That escalated quickly.
Well, no.
No, that was
because,
pretty slow burn, actually. Pretty slow escalation.
I mean, when you strangle them, it takes time.
That's
but if
true,
you
it
use
does.
enough force, it's instantaneous. Really doing them a service now.
I actually watched all the Star Wars movies over the past weekend too.
Yeah?
I'd never seen The Return of the Jedi before. I thought I had, because
Yeah.
What's your problem?
How have you never seen Return of the Jedi before?
Because I thought I've
doesn't
seen it.
matter. Empire Strikes Back is better anyway.
But still,
That's
I
the one
mean,
before. I'd
Yeah.
never seen.
you still gotta have the
6.
complete story.
Yeah.
Well, I knew what happened. I thought I've seen it, but I guess because it's.
Did you dream it once and you're like,
No.
this must have been
It's
what happened?
So ingrained in
watch
modern.
Did you manage to get original cuts or
Probably not.
probably not?
I'm
but-
guessing.
Offline.
Okay.
But
So you didn't have in the 6th one where they put in the no for Darth Vader in the end.
no.
Okay, good.
Come on, man. That's the best part. Shout out to George Lucas. Ruining everything.
Super happy.
What happened?
You know how in
Don't worry. This is 30 years old.
you know how in
Spoilers.
Revenge of the Sith, Darth Vunt's bitch face turns into Darth Vader, and
You mean
the
Anakin?
bitch face.
That's what he said, yeah.
The Emperor's like, you killed Padme with your anger.
Your new empire.
He breaks the machinery, and he's like, no. When Return of the Jedi, in the super awesome cuts, or whatever the hell they're called, was edited in for when Darth Vader shoves the Emperor, like he gets in the way of the Force lightning and shoves the Emperor down the shaft or whatever, that he did the no.
Why would he care? No, it didn't do anything like that. Why would he shout no?
That's what all the fans are asking.
Well,
George Lucas, why would you do this?
Well, the idea is that he would shout no because he's like, no, I cannot stand to see my son being killed by this bastard. But
wait, he did it before or after he threw the guy down the reactor?
Like, so,
while he's doing like no toss.
Yes.
Sounds just like it.
Exactly. Actually, no.
That's so dumb.
I mean, that's why Disney needs to release Blu-rays of the original cuts because they sell so fast.
I really think that it was a little bit creepy though. And Cartoon Chicken, is that what it is? Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken did a very good.
It's actually claymation, not traditional like cartoon animation.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Fact number 3 about bears. Right, go ahead.
Ewoks.
Those are a thing.
They're little bears.
Yeah, they are actually.
They're like little teddy bears. Oh shit! Forgot where I was going.
Did it involve Wicket?
Why would it involve Wicket?
Because Wicket's an Ewok.
Was Wicket the one that's that dude?
Yeah, Warwick Davis.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I'm glad you knew who I was talking about from that dude.
Oh, Robot Chicken did a really good. It was really creepy, just how like it took forever for Darth, like that whole exchange from him to realize this is bad. Like there's that whole silence where the Emperor just
yeah,
you will die.
That was pretty spooky.
Your Emperor voice is so much better than mine.
And like it just keeps going, just Luke is just pretending he's jolting down there, which is the most stupidest electric reactions. Like he's not doing low vibrations, it's huge. Just your muscles don't do that.
Well,
well, they didn't have electricity back then.
This was before the taser, so Mark Hamill hadn't experienced.
Grab a electric fence. I'm pretty sure they had those back in the day.
Yeah, just kill yourself for this role, please.
You don't die from touching an electric fence. I know.
That kid in Jurassic Park almost died.
Well, that was gauged for dinosaurs. Not
that kid at Jurassic Park. I was kind of sad that he didn't die.
That kid was an idiot, so
I kind of disliked him.
But like that exchange between the Emperor and everything, which just took forever for Darth. Like this goes back between all three forever. I'm like, is somebody gonna do something right here? And like in Robot Chicken, it's so funny because like it just shows Darth Vader just slowly sneaking up on him. Like and Emperor's like, is he gonna kiss me? What's I get the idea. Get away from me. Stop it, you freak. It's so fucking funny. And finally, that it just goes through the whole thing.
Did the version of Return of the Jedi you watch have Hayden Christensen at the end?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Anakin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch face. Yeah.
From episode
Shut
3.
up, dude.
The stupid
Do you
long hair.
like bitch face in the original, in the pre whatever?
He also likes Jar Jar, so.
I consider those the best movie, like the best trilogy.
I don't know what to do about him.
So, in case you're wondering, we're in Houghton, Michigan, so all of you can come hunt Travis down.
He'll be in the woods. He already
You better
told you that.
censor that because I don't want to die. All the fanboys are crazy about that stuff.
But
There are people who agree with me.
Yeah, and they're wrong. So
There are people who agree with me.
There's like a 9-year-old that agrees with you.
Well, at least I'm not alone.
You did say that that's our target audience, though, so who knows?
I do like Jar Jar. I do like the Droid Army. I do like the Clone Wars.
I mean...
And I learned so much because
The Clone Wars was an awful movie, but there was some of the supplementary material that was cool for it. Anyway, continue.
Am I allowed to this time?
no.
I don't know. Try and see.
You like the original trilogy. Your opinion is invalid. So.
Pretty much.
Oh, I was watching the Clone Wars animated series for so long, and I did not realize how much of that stuff was actually in the later trilogy.
Yeah.
And I did not realize that the Emperor had fucked over the Separatists. I did not hear that part.
Was this the Derpy 3D one, or...
Derpy 3D1.
No.
the Samurai Jack
This
good
is in
one.
the movies. Like, I did not realize, like, I learned the plot all over again. Like, I thought I knew it, but I didn't really know it. So I, like, over the weekend, it hit me all this stuff. Like, at first, he was, like...
Spooky squeak.
Like, Palpatine, had the Separatists on the ballot, and then later he betrayed them later.
Yeah.
That didn't hit me until I went over the whole series again, because then they talk about it. And it's just, I learned about it. Go for Papa Palpatine.
Good talk.
Go for Puppet Pal.
No, Papa Palpatine.
Potter Puppet Pals?
I mean...
Balda.
Have you guys watched the Robot Chicken Star Wars?
No.
You guys need to. Like, seriously, it's pretty fun.
I'll get right on that.
You just need to go out to the woods.
It does most of the jokes from the later trilogy, too. You guys might like that.
Well, I mean, that's because,
In case a phone call. You're telling me a bunch of teenagers blew up my Death Star? That thing wasn't even paid off yet. You haven't said anything funny.
Yeah, it's true. I haven't. I made those poop jokes. Those are pretty funny. Doo-doo.
This is why Travis thinks we're on the Disney Channel.
Is that what he thinks?
That's what he said like 10 minutes ago. You can go back and listen to it. It's there.
This podcast sucks.
You suck.
All right. I'm not arguing.
Bunch of ducks. I love my new vehicle, except now it looks like I had a stripper drive me home. Bunch of glitter all over the place.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
There are worse things.
Why is there glitter all over your car?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Because a stripper drove you home? Is that the actual reasoning?
Yes. Right. Took one home.
Man, good job.
Thanks.
Alternatively, bad job.
He was really handsome. I'm kidding.
Nice swerve. Didn't see that coming.
My nephew sent me a
Stripper?
birthday card. And
was it just made out of glitter? Or?
Yeah, but the thing is, when it's cold and really wet out, like it has been for like the past 2-3 weeks.
Yep.
Like that stripper?
No, she was quite warm.
I wouldn't know.
But wet, all the same.
You had to know that that's where that joke was going.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. What is...
Continue.
Is there some kind of connection there?
So when I opened it up, since
the stripper
just tore it to pieces.
Jesus. Okay, go on.
And glitter popped
I'm
out.
listening. Abby is intently listening right now.
I use her like cup holders.
But where were they though?
They were a little bit hard to find at first.
Yeah, I know that feeling. So what was the...
So you got a
glitter?
birthday card.
I'm not going to tell you guys because you guys consistently interrupt every fucking story I've had so far.
You shouldn't have mentioned the stripper. It's your own fault.
I thought you guys were going to be mature adults. But
You
then I
know,
remembered the podcast.
you have to admit that you would have enjoyed it more if your nephew had sent you a stripper instead.
He's 5. I would have been disturbed if he sent me a stripper.
I mean, it makes sense though.
I wouldn't be disturbed for that long, but I'd be disturbed.
Love that band.
I don't.
Me neither.
They're okay.
I mean, they're not like, I don't hate them, but not like something I'd actually listen to. Unlike this podcast.
God, I did so bad on that speech. I stuttered. I mixed up all of my slides. I didn't even play the video I made because fucking Windows Movie Maker.
But why would you
Sounds
do
about
bad
right.
on the speech? I mean, you do fine around here.
And I do fine public speaking, but like my points I was making.
Was this the Xbox speech?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
While you were doing the speech, did you realize that the Xbox is not nearly as good as you thought it was?
No, that's not.
Is that what the problem
That's
was?
not nearly what it was.
Hmm.
I do wish I had $500 again though.
You lost $500 because of this speech?
No, but I feel like I did. I only have 12 credits left before I graduate.
Wow.
That's pretty soon.
This story's bouncing around all over the place. I can't keep up.
Well,
Are you going to explain the $500 thing, or are you just going to let it hang there?
Because he wasted it on the X-Bone.
No, I love my Xbox.
Do you want me to bring it up, or are you
I
going
do.
to?
I was hoping you would.
All right, so you need $500 to buy a new computer.
Yeah, but keep going.
Why the hell are people's computers breaking all the time?
No,
This
my
isn't even broken,
computer's
it's just
fine.
old.
I mean, it's just old and it never was good. But keep going.
This is your. Why do you want me to tell your story?
Because I don't know what it is.
You're having like an
I don't know anything about computers.
He's having an existential crisis over here because, like, I did bad on my speech and I'm about to graduate.
I didn't get a
Writing
stripper.
down. It's got the stupid thing for a 5-year-old nephew.
Got glitter all over the damn car.
So
and there was no stripper.
someone was selling a Alienware. Someone is selling an Alienware
Well, it could be was after listening to it now. Oh, how's it feel to have your story
on Craigslist.
At some
and-
point in time, there was a person who had an Alienware on the market.
Yeah. And they were selling it for $500, and it's just about as good as mine. So
What the hell?
I know. It makes me mad.
I need $500.
I wish I had $500.
It has 16 gigabytes of RAM in a laptop. Like, why? You don't even need that much for anything.
No. Why? I want it.
Dude, just buy it out from him. He doesn't have $500 to buy it. So
Buy it for me.
Why would I buy
For
it
him.
for you?
Because you like me.
You told me to suck a duck.
I hold to it. And I wish I could just ask my parents for the money, but they gave me a loan to buy my new vehicle.
Yeah, sell the vehicle. Go back to the Saturn.
I sold the Saturn to my buddy who absolutely loves it.
Yeah, buy it.
Your buddy.
Did you tell him about the cup holders? Or
He actually put in expanding foam in the holes in the floor that are just open. He's like, "You think I put expanding foam in there?" And I'm like, "I don't know why you would." He's like, "Well, I just feel stupid with it open." I'm like, "You just feel better with the expanding foam in it?" I was like, "Just drive it as it is. It's $400." He's like, "Well, I would really like to replace the windshield and see what's really making that engine overheat if you leave it idle." I'm like, "It's $400. Calm down."
you sold it for $100 less than you bought it?
Yeah, that's for a buddy.
That doesn't make any difference. You gotta turn a profit on those things, man. That's not a very good business decision.
I'm not a good business, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to businessers.
So if anybody knows how good way I can make $500,
Stripper.
I thought about it. We just had a
Then
discussion
you really
about it.
would drive home as a stripper with a stripper because
No, that wouldn't be with. I'd just be the stripper.
you're always with yourself.
No. Sometimes I'm detached.
When you do LSD or
No. No.
Out of
No
body
drugs.
experiences.
No drugs.
Astral projection.
No.
no drugs?
The Force.
No place?
No, just place.
No.
Anyway,
Just boys!
so I need $500. If anybody knows a way I can do it, I'll go
Sell your kidney.
There you go.
build a house.
Sell your semen.
No.
Are there banks around here that'll do that?
I've heard that there are notoriously slow return rates for money for that.
Still money coming in, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what my income level is right now?
that Alienware is going to sell
It's
yesterday.
been there for 2 months.
What?
I know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
You're in Houghton.
Nobody
Nobody wants a computer up here.
I really expect something to be wrong with that computer. Because it seems too good for $500.
It must have every
Well,
virus
it's
ever.
on for $600, but I'm going to offer him $500.
Oh, I got you. Well, still $600. I mean,
Well, I'll offer him $550.
oh,
Then do it.
Offer
If
him
you have the money,
$551.
get it.
Don't.
Yeah, exactly.
he just prices righted you.
So yeah, I really want that computer.
Now I really want to play Plinko.
Have you played Plinko before?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's on The Price is Right. It's cut
Well, I
off.
know where it's from.
No, as in I was on The Price is Right.
Shut up.
Beat the shit out of Bob Barker.
Yeah, why? Just like you kill a bear.
I actually killed the bear with Bob Barker's femur. Why did
Nice.
you think they had to get Drew Carey?
After you told the bear to tell all his friends to spay and neuter all their pets. Bam, bam!
I don't think I got that joke.
Have you never watched The Price is Right?
I guess. Is that
Make
a
sure
thing
to
that happens?
spay and neuter all your pets.
All right.
Bob Barker cares very much about your pet's genitals.
It's a little.
He wants them gone.
That's a little spooky. Spooky cast.
Oh my gosh, that'd be terrifying. That'd be more scary than seeing a bear walking into the office.
Seeing
Just
Bob
seeing Bob
Barker.
See
Well,
Bob
he
Barker.
is dead, isn't he?
No, he's
No.
not dead.
He's not. I thought
No.
he died.
No, he is
Well, he's gonna
left.
die now that you said it.
Gosh, you're heartless.
At some point in time, somebody's going to listen to this, and he is going to be dead, and I'm going to be right, though.
Well,
So have you been playing Destiny?
you mean Borderlands?
Thank you. I was hoping you get this time.
I have.
Have you?
Has it been any better?
What do you mean?
Experience. You don't talk about it, so I thought it was such a good game.
It's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I beat it.
Didn't take long, did it?
Main character. It didn't take long.
Yeah.
Not as long as first two. The main characters are still boring.
Yeah.
I think I went into detail on it when you weren't here.
No, you didn't.
No.
You talked extensively about D&D and Borderlands.
He's actually talking about Destiny, not Borderlands.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you played Destiny lately?
I haven't played Destiny at all.
Good boy. Have you played it yet?
No, why would I?
I've been busy playing Borderlands.
Assassin's Creed Unity comes out in like 2 weeks, so
does Halo.
So does Halo.
So does Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
I'm not that excited about Halo. Though,
Why?
because I've played all those games
I've
before.
never played Halo.
Yeah, but Nightfall?
Yeah, but I mean, I already have it pre-ordered. But
Beta?
I'm gonna play
Halo 5
Assassin's
beta?
Creed first.
But I mean, that's not available till Christmas, but...
Yeah.
This group has actually kind of turned me off from Halo because I don't think it could ever live up to the hype that a lot of people around here have.
It's ridiculous. Like, did IGN release videos that showed all 4 Halo games being played in
Yeah, but I can't access YouTube today.
1080p and
I don't know
well,
what's
it's on
going
IGN, not YouTube, so it's not.
But they embedded the videos from YouTube.
I don't think they did.
I just looked at it this morning. Unless it wasn't IGN. No, it was IGN.
I mean, it was in their own player, so they didn't embed it from YouTube. But 1080p and 60 FPS, which
And they call it walkthrough. I don't know why they titled the videos walkthrough.
you're probably not watching the same videos I'm talking about.
So I think I figured out why my Borderlands stream
You
didn't
mean
work.
Destiny?
Have
Yeah.
you tried streaming?
Yeah,
Why?
I did. I ended up deleting the videos because
You
some
should
kind
stream
of
something eventually.
copyright shit
Stream Halo.
that
Or
It
Assassin's
took-
Creed Unity?
it took away the audio.
And or what can you do both?
It's true.
I was ahead of the official IGN run through.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should've gotten up
Nice.
first.
So I'm
Should have had audio on it. You would have been fine.
Yeah. Well, I tried to have audio on it, but then Twitch was like, nope.
Good noise. Nerp. It's like that guy from Hot Fuzz.
So we should plan
Narp.
that out soon because
Yarp.
that was actually pretty awful how we did it last time.
Why? What's so bad about it?
Wasn't as
It
bad
took
as my
us
screen.
2 hours to get it up and running.
Oh, yeah, well.
Wasn't
That was,
it?
We said we
that
should
was,
have figured
2
this out a long
hours?
time ago.
that was Twitch's fault.
Took me 20 minutes. I mean,
Yeah, and yours worked out great. Anyway.
well, no.
He also
Yeah,
wasn't,
exactly.
He also wasn't streaming from the Xbox, so
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I was streaming directly from my computer.
Yeah.
So.
we had some issues.
Figuring out how to do it. But that was
I mean, we knew how to do it. It was just Twitch screwing up and not showing our video. So,
But we should figure out for our next live stream so we can announce it next week.
okay. Let's do it. What do you want to play?
Unity.
All right.
I mean,
Dude, I'll play some Unity.
I
Not
could
even
try
bad.
and stream some Binding of Isaac Rebirth.
Will people watch that?
Probably.
I know people will watch Unity. I mean, you can stream it, sure. Why don't we come out and hang out with him ever?
Because
Hang out with
I
him here.
live in the dorm rooms.
Yeah, it's lame.
You want to come and hang out with us?
I'm also very busy. Like,
Is that a no? Is that an indirect no?
Get wrecked.
Did you just indirect no me?
Yeah, he just said no.
when are you available to hang out?
Well, when are we? We're very busy people, aren't we, Andrew?
See, there you go. I knew there was going to be a scheduled class.
By the way, I don't
that-
think we're doing the animation thing on Saturday, so
Was there
Pretty feeling that, yeah.
Jam 2 or something?
yeah.
I've been trying to get one going for a while because I wasn't able to make
I thought there was
was
supposed to be the Jam last weekend. Or the weekend before.
It was the
was.
weekend before, which we did.
Or whenever
So
the
tell
hell.
us about it. Just for our
People were, getting mods downloaded and stuff because they didn't do it beforehand.
after Stuart sent out.
The
2 weeks in
email with
advance.
like.
And to be fair,
800
Stuart was
mods,
doing
yeah.
it too, so
Oh,
I was the only one who prepared ahead of time.
is this what they do for classes?
What?
Do homework right while the
Oh yeah,
teacher's talking?
must have been.
Well, I mean,
No, there's no.
I always do it the right night before, but
Yeah, well, welcome to my world tonight.
that's
Do you want to end this
That-
podcast so
that-
you can do your homework?
that is still
We're at an hour and 15
sooner
minutes.
than
so- Oh.
doing the homework like 5 minutes before it's due. So that is
Yeah.
So
But we were supposed to do another one this weekend, but I don't think we will. Which I should probably tell Mike and Rachel about that.
probs.
I thought Mike would be at the meeting today, but nope.
Well, like nobody was
I
at the
know,
meeting
I know.
today.
Where's Brian? I
Dead.
haven't seen him in a long time.
He was here on Monday, but
He must be here just on Mondays. I must be on Thursdays.
could be.
He leaves early most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did that when we were on the Skype calls too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really blame him though?
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
love to party with you guys.
Okay, but it's not a party until after the meeting.
It's not a party till I get there. And so if I'm not there, I can understand why I want to
Nah.
leave early.
It's party time all the time. Party time.
I
all
just
the
got
time.
a awesome, literally today, in the mail. It's a Bluetooth speaker with a suction cup on it that's water resistant. So I put it in my shower. I got to listen to YouTube videos while I was in the shower today.
Really don't care what you do in the shower.
I scrub all the glitter off.
So you are doing the stripper thing then.
You sleep in the glitter? Ew.
And the Dracar Noir.
Oh, okay. That was good, because I was going to ask. I don't think that's a real thing.
I mean, it sounded kind of like L.A. Noir, but that's a video game.
Good game.
Never played it.
I've been playing Red Dead Redemption again lately.
Has
Also good
John
game.
Never
Noble
played it.
from Fringe, though.
Who?
John Noble.
Never watched Fringe. Is he the
Don't.
crazy scientist one?
Don't.
He is the crazy scientist guy. You didn't like Fringe?
I tried watching it for one season.
Who
Which
does he
season
play
did you
in-
come in on?
One.
Oh, well, I guess you suck.
Who does he play in L.A. Noir?
I don't know.
Oh.
Some guy
Oh,
who
thanks.
looks exactly like him. I never played the game. I just know.
Unless he's one of the side characters. I don't remember.
I think he plays like...
It's Denethor.
Yeah. Also,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Denethor is the crazy
Also
old
John
doctor.
Noble from Lord of the Rings.
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
You mean Denethor from Lord of the Rings. There's no John Noble in Lord of the
John
Rings.
Noble plays Denethor
Yeah.
in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
I don't know who he could be in L.A. Noir. I should play that game again. That's a good game.
I don't know. He's some guy.
Rockstar makes a lot of good games.
I don't like Rockstar games.
I haven't really played any Rockstar.
Have you played L.A.
games.
Noir or Red Dead? Or just GTA?
Just GTA.
L.A. Noir and Red Dead are so much better than
I
GTA.
heard so
Really?
many good things from Red Dead.
I only heard that Red Dead was GTA in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but it's better.
I heard it's really good. I heard it's really,
well,
really good.
there are people who think GTA is also really good.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
They're wrong.
GTA consistently gets good reviews.
GTA's boring, though.
I really don't like it.
Don't let Stuart hear you say that.
I don't care.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
feel like
not,
Space Engineer.
it's not going to be
Spingineers.
any worse than, me just saying that I haven't played Halo and I'm probably not going to because of the group.
To be fair, you also don't have a console, so I can't
You
really
play
blame you
Halo
for
1.
that. That's true. And Halo 2, actually. Halo 2 is released on PC.
Yeah, it released on Vista.
Spartan Assault as well. Play that. Yeah, Windows 8. You didn't get Spartan Assault for free. You're dumb.
I didn't have my Xbox in time.
Still could have gotten it, to be fair.
How?
Because you just add it to your account. You don't need the Xbox One. And then once you get the Xbox... Okay. Once you get the Xbox One, you can download it.
How do I add it to my account?
Well, the same way you add it to with the 360 games for gold.
I know. You could access it and be like, I want this game for free.
Yeah. That was
I
any
mean,
game they have for gold.
I write Steam all the time, being like, I want this game for free, but they usually ignore me.
You want me to wrap it up? Is that what that hand motion was?
I was trying to be supple.
Well,
We really have.
why don't you just wrap it up then?
Because I'm not a good sandwich artist.
A wrap really isn't
I thought you
sandwich.
had 6 years of sandwich making experience.
When did I say that?
On your resume.
No. That's.
I thought he put P-Hype on his resume.
What is that from? What's it from that I don't know?
From Web Zeros.
What's that?
What season?
It's like the first episode. No, it's the last episode of season 1. When Ray's getting interviewed at Rooster Teeth. It's like, says here you have 5 years sandwich making
Oh,
experience.
yeah, that's right.
6, actually. 6 years.
Okay, you're right.
Sandwich making experience.
I kind of don't watch it all the way. Again,
I've had
often.
20
I'm
years
sure
of non-paid.
I mean, you haven't watched the ending of Red
sandwich
vs. Blue yet either, so I guess it makes sense.
I really don't like endings. Like, I only have.
Clearly.
I don't. Like, I normally always hate.
making. I don't watch Red vs. Blue at all, so.
You really just need to die.
Oh,
Wow.
not interested in
I
Halo.
cannot wait till puppies devour you.
Wow.
No, it's the other
And
one.
bears and Bob Barker.
But then Bob Barker might turn into a Wendigo.
That's fine. I would love to see Bob Barker. He deserves to be.
A Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Bob Barker deserves to
Can't
be
tell if
a
that's an insult or
Wendigo. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Depends if he likes human flesh or not.
Okay, well, on that note, Bob Barker, Wendigo, that's the end of the podcast. That was spooky, guys. So spooky!
Whoa.
Stick to next week for another episode, and maybe I'll actually do the annotations at the end of the video this time.
I'd be excited if you do.
I mean, I've been doing it for the past couple. I just forgot to actually put the links in. The
Yeah,
last
I-
one.
GG. Well played.
We have a Twitter, we have a Facebook. Go check out our website.
And we'll be doing a live stream on Twitch soon, and we'll
that's
keep
it.
you guys posted on it.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Chris, say bye.
Fuck off.
All right.
No, say bye. Say goodbye to our viewers.
Binary systems to our viewers.
Good one, man.
You're an asshole.
Well, you can't be a Warforged Druid because that's a suboptimal gameplay choice, and we're not allowed to have fun.